My name's Barb Desautels with CIR Realty. Welcome to my channel. And on this channel, you'll learn all things real estate. You're learning about the buying and selling process, as well as things to do in and around the community. Today, we're talking about the 5 things I love about living in Calgary, as well as the 5 things that I don't love about living in Calgary. Let's get started. Today we're talking about the 5 things that I love about living in Calgary and the 5 things that I don't love about living in Calgary. Let's start with the things that I don't love about living in Calgary. The first thing that I don't love about living in Calgary is our public transportation. Outside of getting down to downtown, it can be a little bit tricky. If you need to take the bus, you need to be organized. Now, we do have our new BART buses, which gets us around from one end of the city to the other pretty good, but you still need to be organized. So make sure that you install the City of Calgary's transportation app. We also have the Green Line coming, which I'm so excited about. We'll be able to get around the city even faster. The second thing that I don't love about living in Calgary is our weather. It's very unpredictable. You could start off in the morning wearing your winter jacket, and by the afternoon you need to have your summer flip-flops. So you need to be organized. I always have a jacket in my car and a pair of gloves. As they say here, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. Or, as Forrest Gump might say, Calgary's weather is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. The third thing that I don't love about living in Calgary kind of goes along with the weather. It's very dry here. You start your morning off with your shower, you put on your lotions and your oil, and by the afternoon your skin feels like a crocodile. Now, what I do to combat that is basically drink lots of water, and I always have lots of lotions and oils in my car. If you're prepared, it's no biggie. And the fourth thing that I don't love about living in Calgary is our downtown nightlife throughout the week. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, downtown is hustling and bustling, lots of people about. But after 6 o'clock, when everyone goes home to their home, it's kind of quiet. I love to people watch, and in the night, you don't get that opportunity because it is so quiet. So I would love the nightlife. I know the mayor is working on getting lots of activities in the evening downtown, and I love that. I love to be out on the town. And the fifth thing that I don't love about living in Calgary is concert. We have our iconic Saddle Dome, which is shaped like a saddle, and because of that, it doesn't allow us to have big concerts here. When there's big artists that want to come to Calgary, unfortunately, most of the times they don't end up coming to Calgary. So we have to drive 3 hours to Edmonton in order to go see them. So that part is not exciting, but we are getting a new building. I'm so excited that I'll be able to dance and sing and shake what my mama gave me. Now, before we move on to the 5 things I love about living in Calgary, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, comment, like, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the content that I post here on my channel. Now, let's talk about the 5 things that I love about living in Calgary. The first thing that I love about living in Calgary is the mountains. Depending on where you live, you can see the mountains from your home. It's awesome. I absolutely love waking up to seeing the mountains. And if we really want to get into the heart of the mountains, we only have to drive an hour away in order to get to the heart of the mountains. When I'm in the mountains, I feel so relaxed. You can get fresh air and your soul just feels differently. I absolutely love seeing the mountains. And the second thing that I absolutely love about living in Calgary is a pretty and clean city. Not only can we see the mountains, but we have the Bow River, Confederation Park, we have Bird Sanctuary, we have Princess Island. So there's lots of places to visit within the city, with your family. Also, Calgary has pride of ownership. You don't see a lot of garbage on the ground or anything like that. The people here really take wonderful care of the city. And the third thing that I love about living in Calgary, the people. Calgary is a very friendly city. Although my husband tells me that it's because most of the people are from Saskatchewan, but I absolutely love Calgary for that. Lots of people. It's very diverse as well, so What that means for me, there's lots of different nationalities and lots of different food for me to try. I love to eat. And the fourth thing that I love about living in Calgary is our Calgary Stampede, the greatest outdoor show. Basically, this happens in July and it happens for 10 days. I've gone to the Stampede basically all my life since I've been in Calgary. I've been in Calgary since I was 11 years old, and my mom always took us to the Calgary Stampede. I still love getting dressed up in my cowboy hat and cowboy boots and going down to the Stampede. I love going to the rodeos. I love listening to country music and doing all the rides. One of my favorite things to do, of course, down at the Stampede grounds is mini donuts. If you haven't had the mini donuts and you come to Calgary, please give it a try. They're awesome. And the fifth thing that I love about living in Calgary is Calgary's housing costs. Calgary is fairly inexpensive to buy a home comparing to the other major cities in Canada. For the average home price in Calgary, it's about $500,000, whereas in Toronto, it's about $900,000. And God forbid, in Vancouver, it's $1.6 million. So in Calgary, you can still get into a home and live comfortably. Now, I realized that while I was coming up with this list, it was really hard to come up with 5 things that I did not love about Calgary. I had hundreds of different things that I absolutely love about living in Calgary. It's a beautiful city. If you're thinking about relocating to Calgary, go ahead and send me an email and I will send you my relocation guide. Thanks so much for watching.